This might be the greatest tool review I've ever had the pleasure of doing. Let's eat. First thing we're gonna do is unbox these, and we've got 3 different price points here. I got an $8 pizza cutter. I've got a $16-ish pizza cutter, depending on if it's on sale. And then of course, Festool's gotta come in with that $40 pizza cutter because Festool. We'll start with the cheapest. This is the pizza knife. I'll drop a link to all of these in the description if you're interested in picking one of these to cut your pizza. This feels like a child's toy. This feels like something you would get out of a gumball machine. It looks like it's super cheap, but again, $8. It does have a little cover, has a blade cover that prevents you from cutting yourself. Oh, almost did. Pretty basic. Next up is the Fred Pizza Boss 3000. Now the Pizza Boss 3000 was a little better package. Nice secured in there, but it doesn't have a blade guard, so be careful with this one. It's a little better made. It doesn't look as cheap, but still kind of goofy. Got a little detail on the Pizza Boss. This blade is much thicker too than this blade. And of course, the star of the show, the Festool. If you've ever ordered for like Festool sandpaper, it comes in a box similar to this. What they should have done was included a sustainer. Spoiler alert, I've already opened this. Check this one out. It looks just like the Festool track saw. Like this thing is like a replica of the track saw. This is a very well done pizza cutter. If you was given one of these as a gift, like this would be a cool gift to give a woodworker. It looks so nice. You know, it kind of resembles the true Festool thing, but you'd have to be a Festool fanboy probably. They even put a name on it, a TS60K. This is the Pizza Saw TS60K. It also has a blade guard on there that rolls back. Easy blade change, apparently. I mean, they're all made out of plastic. They all have stainless steel cutters, but by far the best made one is the Festool. It's just like the bigger Festool track saw. We just called him Mini-Me.
I shall call him Mini-Me.
Now let's cut some pizza and see how these work, because I'm hungry, and then we'll figure out how easy they are to clean up, because I think that's where the challenge is going to be, because as you see, there is no crumb collection on any of these. Safety first, I went in and washed all of these so that they don't got no cooties on them. Now I'm going to cut these and see how well they each cut. I got 2 different kind of crusts to see how well each perform on the crust. Thick crust, thin crust. Let's see how they cut. First up, we'll go with the cheap pizza knife thick crust. It doesn't have enough cut depth to get all the way through the crust. As you can see, it's dragging there in the back. But it did cut all the way through, so that's good. Now the pizza knife across thin crust. Got a little blade wobble there. It's gonna be hard to get some real straight cuts with this. Cut through just fine. Next up is the Pizza Boss 3000. It has that big old thick blade on there. Has less slack, but still has a little slack in the blade. Well, let's try this. This one also has a problem with depth of cut. Look at that. Now I guess that's prevent any crust or crumbs from splashing up in your face. It did cut it just fine though. Got a little sauce on the bottom. Next up is the thin crust on the Pizza Boss 3000. I like their name. No issues at all cutting. Now we have what should be the star of the show. This is the Festool TS60K pizza saw. Now, it has a much better grip in the hand. As you can see, it fits the hand much better than these other ones. So it should give me more control and a better, more accurate cut in the pizza. And the blade wobble is much less than the other ones. We're having some depth of cut issues here because of that anti-splatter guard there that they have here. It cut just fine in the deep dish. Now for the thin crust. Look at there, no issues at all. They all cut equally well, although the Festool has a little tighter tolerance on the blade there. Otherwise, everything's just fine. Now, how can you clean these up? Because it's spinning pizza up into the blade, so it has to be getting inside there. Let's take them apart and see. On the El Cheapo, the pizza knife, the red one, it was fairly easy to clean. You take a bolt out and you can actually get into the blade guard area and clean out all of that pizza grease. Now the Pizza Boss 3000 is a different story. You can take the blade guard off, but you can't get in behind it, so You're gonna see some residue in there. It's gonna be very difficult to clean. I wouldn't recommend this one if you're gonna cut pizza with it, which is what it's made for. Festool, they know what they're doing. You're able to easily clean this up. It just snaps apart and then back together. It just works. Now, obviously, I think Festool's the best made, but it's 40 bucks. These are just kind of novelties, but if I'm giving it as a gift, especially kind of a nice kind of a joking gift, but it's kind of cool too, I would pick one of these up. Now, what I think Festool should do with this, since Festool is all about the system, they should take their dust extractor, make a mini one, and make that the Parmesan shaker. You know, so you put your Parmesan cheese on there. And then take the sustainer and make that your crushed red pepper shaker. They already have a little tiny sustainer that you could put business cards in, so it wouldn't be that far of a reach to make some type of shaker out of it. That's where you take this to the next level, Festool. If you use that, I'll take the royalties. Hey, I'm just having a little fun here. I'm not sponsored. I bought all these myself. There's links in the description to all of them if you want to check them out for yourself. Now it's time for me to eat. New York is better than Chicago pizza. Come at me, bro. Hey, check out the real track saw review video right there. Click in the box, get to the big old virtual fist bump. Thank you for watching.